The Supreme Court has set May 26 as the date to deliver its judgment on a lawsuit seeking the disqualification Bola Tinubu and Kashima Shettima as presidential and vice presidential candidates of the APC. The suit filed by the PDP claims that Shettima's nomination as Tinubu's running mate violated electoral laws. A constitutional lawyer, Festus Ugun, shared insights regarding the matter, emphasizing that only an aspirant within a party can challenge a candidate's nomination. Friday, May 26 may be a significant date in Nigeria political history as the Supreme Court has fixed the day to deliver its judgments in a suit seeking the disqualification of Tinubu and Kashim. In the suit filed on July 28, 2022, the PDP claimed that Shettima's nomination as Tinubu's running mate was in breach of the provisions of Section 29, 1, 33, 35, and 84, 1 and 2 of the Electoral Act 2022. The opposition party argued that Shettima's nomination to contest the position of Vice President and Borno Central Senatorial District seat at the same time contravened the law. The PDP, which sought an order disqualifying the APC, Tinubu and Shettima from contesting the presidential election, also sought an order nullifying their candidacies. Ruling on the matter, Justice Iyan Eko of the Federal High Court dismissed the suit on the ground that the PDP lacks the local standing to institute the suit. Delivering judgments in the appeal, a three-member panel of the Court of Appeal led by Justice James Abudaga also held that the PDP failed to establish that it had local standing to institute the case. Abudaga described the PDP as a busybody who dabbled into issues that were internal affair of the APC. The judge dismissed the appeal as the PDP failed to establish its local standing. Still unsatisfied, the party proceeded to the Supreme Court to seek redress. Reacting to the development, Festus Ugun, a constitutional lawyer, shared his experience litigating on similar matters. He said, "I litigated not less than 4 matters on this point last year. Our courts were in unison in holding that another political party lacks the locus to question the nomination of a rival political party's candidate. This is the laws as we know it," Ugun tweeted. The lawyer further explained, "A rival political party cannot question the nomination of a candidate pre-election. Section 285, 14 ABC of the 1999 Constitution says only an aspirant who actually contested in the primary election that produced the candidate has locus standing. This is well settled." This is one of the changes brought by the fourth alteration of the Constitution, even under Section 84(14) of the Electoral Act 2022. Only an aspirant within a party can challenge the nomination of a candidate in that very party. Authorities on this are bound. In another report, the PDP presidential candidate Atiku on Tuesday, May 23, said he is unperturbed by Tinubu's imminent swearing in as Nigeria's president on May 29. He spoke through his lead counsel, Chris Uche, shortly after the Presidential Election Petition Court, sitting at the Court of Appeal, Abuja. The presidential candidate said he is sure he is going to reclaim his mandate in court sooner or later. The question at times that you begin to ask yourself is that, does it mean these people do not know all of this, or they just try to say one or two things, or some things have changed that they are not aware of? Just the same way Akpabio and Ahmad Lawal case, they twisted the whole thing here and there, even after Ahmad Lawal had congratulated Machina. All of a sudden, they just came up with something. You know, these guys are just something else. This country, the more you look, the less you see. You don't even know which is which. At times, a case that is very, very clear, they will come with technicality. It's either they are being bribed, it's either they use technicality and all manner of nonsense to get some things done. Even some of the things that they will not even obey the court order just to get through to what they believe is good for them, or they want to go by yes, it happened in Bayelsa State in there last year. Governorship election where Lion won the decision election and it was cancelled because of certificates issue with his deputy. The PDP is challenging double nomination in two constituencies, which is against the law. The party can nominate whoever they want, but it's different issues here. Some lawyers are corrupt. I am not a lawyer, but I believe that any individual has locus on violation of Nigerian constitution. I like as you first said that you are not a lawyer, which means you speak ignorantly. Is it all the lawyers that say the same thing? We have lawyers that say, even on matter, even they are lawyers, but they say different things that you begin to wonder, if the law is this, the law is this, then why some people are twisting it? I don't really understand. Justices in Nigeria's Supreme Court needs a lot of wisdom and not eat up the polity as they are maintained with our money. Without wisdom, being a Supreme Court judge does not amount to anything. That is why they have lost the respect of the people they are supposed to protect. Corruption has eaten deep in our judiciary. That is why you have this mess. An internal party issue should not be overflowed because of a corruption. It is impossible because the Supreme Court justices are APC appointees without any election again. Okay, if you forget, let's remind ourselves in 1999, this particular article was a governorship candidate for PDP in Adamawa State, and at the same time, the vice president candidate to Obasanjo. After the governorship election, he was declared the winner of the election. In 1999 governorship election, come first while the presidential election followed, and PDP won the election. Obasanjo and Atiku as vice president. So who is to become governor of Adamawa is the party concerned, and someone was picked. This particular case is an exercise in futility. It was dead on arrival, as several decided cases on similar issues never supported a busybody lacking local standing to challenge and reap the benefits of law where they never saw the grieving seats. So guys, let's hear your opinion, and let's even wait for that 26 and see what will happen eventually.